collect and analyze physical evidence, and solve horrible crimes in record time. But just how realistic is all this? We interviewed 26-year-old Ben Langdon to find out what the job of a forensic scientist is really like. So, Ben, is your job anything like what we see on CSI?
Well, mostly no. On the show, investigators seem to end every workday with a dramatic arrest, but sometimes our cases aren't solved for months. Also, on CSI, you see that everything is being done by one or two people. They go to the crime scene, do DNA analysis, then go and arrest the suspect. In reality, a lot of different specialized technicians, forensic scientists, and detectives are involved in each case. I specialize in fibers and blood analysis, but others look at fingerprints, footwear, and many other things.
So, what's a typical day like for you, Ben?
There's no typical day because every case is different. A few days ago, I examined some evidence that had been collected from a crime scene. A ski mask had been found after an armed robbery at a pizzeria, so I had to search it for hair, blood, and saliva. When a stain was found, I used chemicals to remove the DNA from it, and then I had the DNA compared to samples from the suspects. Recently, I spent 2 whole days searching for fibers in a car. Sometimes I might even be asked to present my evidence in court in front of a judge.
Can you tell us a little about the equipment and scientific methods you use?
Sure. As well as ordinary microscopes, we use powerful electron microscopes. We also use ultraviolet light to see traces of evidence like tiny fibers and spectrometers to identify chemicals. Our techniques are becoming more high-tech all the time. Soon, we will have a kind of lab on a chip. DNA will be identified simply by putting a tiny amount of fluid on a silicon chip.
Finally, what are the best and the worst parts of your job?
Well, this job definitely isn't for everyone. Some crime scenes can be very disturbing. On the other hand, it's wonderful when a case has been solved and your evidence played a role in that. You get to help the community, and that's a great feeling.
Okay, read the text again and complete the sentence. We have here, number 1, Ben Langdon works as. What information do we have in the text? He is. What information do we have in the text? Anita, Ben Langdon is.
He's a
forensic scientist. Very good, Anita. Okay, a case can take, how long can be a case? Abigail, how long can be a case? Weeks, months, years, what do you say? How long can be a case?